Hello there. So my question is, do you still train martial arts? And if so, how often a week or a month does your schedule allow you to train? Thank you so much.
Well,
did you train martial arts?
No. I did taekwondo and karate when I was little, but
Me too.
Oh, I don't remember this move.
Tiger. And then you do this. Bear.
No. What? Where did you go?
It was in northern Columbia. You know where Sam's is? Like off the highway? Dude, it was like this little studio there. Tiger.
What?
Eagle. Like stuff like that.
How old were you?
Young. I don't think I got past being like a tangerine belt or something like that. But
no, we did taekwondo with Mr. Hawkman, ATA, and
why do I know that name, Mr. Hawkman?
He's awesome. Like they produce like badasses. Like they go do like tournaments and stuff around the world, like with taekwondo and stuff like that. But I stopped at age 6. I got my black belt and I was done. So it was fun.
I wrestled. My dad was big, and my dad had me wrestle for a long time.
Wait, did you do that in like junior high?
I quit wrestling probably 5th or 6th grade, but it's good to learn to like you and I have played team sports our whole lives. Playing a sport where you're by yourself on a mat, you got to like learn to grow some fucking balls and like go get after it.
For sure.
So wrestling's a good sport if you want to get your kids like aggressive.
Wait, have you ever tried Krav Maga?
No. What?
Dude, you need to go do that. So it's like a self-defense class, but it is hard, but super cool. So I did that in college. Like our team did that during the summer.
In between your finger?
Yeah. Yeah. So when someone says eagle or bear.
Balls.
Brainstem. Yeah.
Eye gouge.
The answer is no. We haven't done that in so long.
Yeah. Sorry. No martial arts here. That's good. God. Bear spray.
Yeah. It's all your sound effects with everything. Yeah. Oh God.
Just
not Wes getting carried away.
Right out.
Literally.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
getting sweaty
fact
again.
check these questions. This actually ended up being a great informative. Let's say we've learned some pretty good moves here. Thanks, guys. All right, here's question number 8.
All right, here's my wild question. If you had to remove one invention from all of history, which would it be and why? Thanks, guys. Love the content. Have a good one.
Wow. That is a great question. I don't even know.
For the sake of like entertainment, if cell phones were not invented, our entire personalities, interactions, relationships, existence, society would be so different. And I think that we had a golden age of cell phones being beneficial. And I would imagine at this point, they're not good for us. And I think everything pendulum. So like, we'll go back in 10 years. So like people will like detach from their phones a little once all of our brains melt. But like, for the sake of this question, I think like if that invention never happened, seeing what society would look like today would be incredibly interesting. Don't you think?
1,000%. And I just think that like you would have to be more friendly and more outgoing, and like people would get along more. People would have good conversations. People would be more inviting and more welcoming. So I'm so there with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, like society thrived without phones. Like it would be fine.
And I do like how I think it's writing letters and like cards with letters handwritten stuff is like so like those are cherishable to me because like no, you don't get that anymore. Everyone just texts and calls. And so I think I do like the phone for like if you need something, call. But everything else, I think it's kind of ruined. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Do you have one?
I do. And this one's like kind of superficial, but I kind of wish like Botox, injections, implants, all that wasn't a thing.
Because because why?
I just think that it would allow people to like authentically be themselves and love themselves, and like there wouldn't be a standard to look a certain way because those standard people are all full of plastic. So like why is our society and culture chasing something that's not even real?
Yeah, sort of to what I was saying earlier. My guess is, again, 10, 15 years from now, we pendulum back and then that look is like not in. I'm going to add one more.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh, because I live in New York City, I didn't have a dishwasher for the last 7 years. And then I just moved in an apartment with a dishwasher. And I'm kind of like, there's no need for this at all. Like hand washing your dishes is actually more efficient. And then you hand wash them and then you put them away. The dishwasher, you just like put shit in there and kind of wait until you fill up your dishwasher and then clean them. I don't think dishwashers I don't think we need them.
All right, people. Pause. What if once you get married and have a family and say you have 4 or 5 kids?
And there's a lot of plates and a lot of bowls. Good call. Great call out.
But I do.
Okay.
I do get what you're saying though. Like if you're just like by yourself, like just do it yourself. But I'm thinking like big families or all that type of stuff. Yes. I'm like, it could come in handy.
Okay,
or it does
call.
Come in handy.
Good call. Yeah, but I won't know until that day comes.
Yeah, facts.
As someone with a family in a household of 4, actually, when I heard cell phone versus dishwasher, it made dishwasher sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's not just for future reference. All right, guys. Here is question 9.
Hi, my name is Maddie, and I'm a basketball player from New Jersey. And I want to ask, how can I evolve my game?
You got the question off. Maddie. I was going to say Sophie evolved in high school because her student section was so loud and involved that it made playing defense easier. And we hyped her up so much that it helped grow her game just from the pure energy standpoint at Rockbridge High School.
Energy, confidence, everything.
Yeah. It depends on like what age you are. It like totally changes how you want to like become better at your sport athletically. I think football is weird because people put a lot of emphasis on weight training and like getting stronger. Oh wait, also Maddie, you're probably not playing football if I had to guess. So you probably don't care what I'm saying. I believe in playing more than one sport if you're still young. Like,
yes.
I think don't just stick to basketball if that's what you're playing. I think soccer is going to help you with footwork. I think softball will help you with hand-eye coordination. And once you get to high school and you know what you're good at, I think lock in and commit to that one sport. But like a lot of kids like stop or like isolate what sports they play like from a really young age now. And I don't think that's good for growing athletically because you're still growing and learning like about your body. And I think you'll like be able to hone in like so many different skills from kind of testing yourself with different like athletic activities. So that would be my advice. And Maddie, for your dad, let your dad that. Don't let him lock you into something.
No, literally. I think that's the biggest thing is like, it's almost the parents and really the coaching who is like forcing these kids to pick one sport when they're in 3rd grade. And it's like, no, like play as many sports as long as you can, because just repeating what you said, it helps in so many different ways. But I think for me specifically with basketball, I think that so many kids think you have to do something special. But really, it's doing the most simple, basic things. And so that's like, even in the WNBA, we still do layup lines. We still work on figure 8 ball handling. We still work on defensive slides. Like we do the most basic things, even at the highest level. And so it's just like learning how to do those and not getting bored with them. I think always being the hardest worker on any team that you are on is always a really, really good thing. Being a great teammate is huge. But at the end of the day, I think if you are the hardest worker, that remember to have fun, like smile, laugh, enjoy what you are doing, because you're getting your butt kicked to practice. So when it's game time, like go out there and enjoy it with your teammates. Like that's the fun part. But be the hardest worker and do the basic, simple things really, really well.
My special teams coach in college always said there's only two things you can control: your attitude and your effort.
Yep.
And I think about that quote every single day that I'm alive. Mm-hmm. The only things I can control are my attitude. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be positive, and my effort. And I'm going to give it my all and try my hardest. And then everything else will fall into place.
Love.
Yeah. Wait, also the other thing I want to say, if you do one sport from an early age, you can burn out on that sport like so fast. Dude. And this is also for like if parents are listening, like if you're a basketball family, but like you get to play soccer or run track or like do whatever while you're growing up, then you like have time to do other things and it makes you love basketball more. If you're doing basketball drills for 12 months of the year and like you're going to burn out so hard. Like just
like Wes,
wait a little. I travel baseball. Those families are like never home. And it's for like 7th graders.
How many sports did you play growing up?
I graduated high school and still played football and ran track and then played like Columbia basketball, like rec basketball. So I was never like only playing football, but I ran track in high school too. My dad's big thing was playing soccer because organized football is not worth like, it's pretty crazy to have like first graders trying to like run offense. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So my dad had us play soccer so that we could learn how to use our feet and have good footwork. And then when football gets like somewhat more organized, then we switched over to football.
Yeah. Smart. That's what I was going to say. We did swimming, gymnastics, softball, golf, basketball, volleyball, track. Like we did all of it because it all helps. So if anyone's listening, like let your kids play as many as they can. So as long as they can.
All right, cool. All right, last one here for you guys.
Last one, best one.
Hey, Sophie. My name is Josh, and I have just graduated the University of Iowa.
Walks.
I got a little question for you. How often does stuff like that go on in the WNBA where like something happens on the court that's obviously disrespectful and you guys kind of pick up your fists and take care of it in the locker room after the game? Is that something that happens quite a lot?
No, honestly, that never happens. Literally never happens. And like it barely even happens on the court. I think probably what I did this year is the most that's been done in years. But yeah, that's just not how we roll on our side. But I will say there are a lot of like, actually, you know what? This team was so good this year with Indiana that like we would just talk it out. Everyone was very understanding. Everyone just wanted to do their best to grow. And sometimes part of being an elite level athlete is you can't always listen to the tone of people because everyone's competing at such a high level that you just have to listen to the message. And so that's on you to mature, to grow, to know that like everyone's in it for the same reason. You're trying to win. But no, there's never fights in, I say that there's going to be a massive fight next year, but there's never fights in the locker rooms.
My little brother went to Iowa, so shout out, brother, go Hawks. And I don't play in the WNBA, but I've played sports for a long time. Most athletes are very confident people, very smart people, and used to playing a sport at like a very high energy level and then going to class or going home to their family. Like athletes who have played sports for a long time are very capable of compartmentalizing like such high energy when they're playing their sport. And like I have seen so many football fights where dudes are punching each other in the head and literally 10 seconds later on the same football field, dab each other up and hug it. And then we everything's good. Funny story. My head football coach, my junior, senior year, if two players got in a fight, they'd have to hold hands and walk around the football field once. It was the best post-fight like punishment you could ever have. And it's like kind of funny because everyone would do it and you just like laugh about it. But
yeah,
it's a good question.
No, that is a good
question. The locker room is like kind of a sacred place. And
it is.
Fighting in the locker room is like not a good thing to do.
No, if that's happening, someone's probably getting kicked off. Like that just doesn't happen. Well, we are 10 for 10. We appreciate you guys calling in. These are like our most fun segment, I feel like, because we just never know what's going to happen. And so you guys are getting our honest, authentic opinions.
That's it. Just a little Thursday mailbag. We might do this again if it does well. If you like it and share it and post it on your Facebook page for your mom and aunt to comment on, we'll do this again.
And call in. Have your aunt and mom call in.
And leave voicemails.
Thanks, guys.
Later.